All right, state lawmakers wrapping up their work for the year last week, and some big proposals were left on the table. We're talking about casinos, alcohol laws, medical marijuana. WRAL covered these issues in depth over the past few months. And WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie joins us now in studio to explain what happened to this. One of the most controversial proposals was a plan to expand casino gambling in North Carolina. We thought that was a sure thing at one point. What happened to that?
Well, it's in limbo at the moment after a lot of pushback from social conservatives. The proposal, you might remember, would have allowed up to 4 more casino entertainment complexes in North Carolina. They would be put in economically distressed counties and be run by the casino companies, but the state would get a share of the profits. The idea was negotiated behind closed doors for months. Backers said it would bring economic development to those areas, but critics said it would be a massive expansion of gambling with steep social costs. Some Republican lawmakers wanted to put it in the state budget. You might remember that too, but others balked at it, so it ultimately never got a single vote. I do expect we're probably going to hear more about it next year, though.
All right, not the end of that, certainly. Let's talk about the alcohol control laws, Laura, because a lot of folks were thinking happy hour was right around the corner, but not so fast.
Yeah, that didn't pass either. You know, just last month, some lawmakers were talking about doing away with the state's ban on happy hour drink specials, and they also wanted to give county ABC boards the option to sell liquor on Sundays and some holidays. And they also wanted to let ABC stores sell gift cards. Sounds like a logical thing, but they currently can't do that. It had a pretty strong bipartisan support in committee, but divisions among House and Senate Republicans stalled it for the year. It's another one you could see come back next year.
You know, some of the most moving testimony and conversations, discussions that happened on the House floor was about medical marijuana. I thought that was a sure thing, too, but that's not happening.
Right. Well, the Senate floor, I think, is what you're thinking of. The proposal has the backing of one of the state's most powerful Republican senators, Bill Rabin, a cancer survivor himself. This is the second year that he's filed the bill, and the Senate has passed it both times with bipartisan support. But once again, it ran into trouble in the House. The bill would have made medical marijuana legal with a doctor's prescription for people suffering from debilitating or terminal illnesses. That list included cancer, Parkinson's, ALS, multiple sclerosis, and PTSD, among others. It would have set up a tightly regulated system to grow and distribute medical marijuana. But social conservatives in the House Republican caucus would not support it.
All right.
This one, too, though, could come back next year. Our polling shows there's a lot of support in the public for medical marijuana.
WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie, thanks so much for joining us. I know you will be following this wherever it leads next.